The Greeks call it gyro, the Arabs call it shawarma, the Spanish al pastor. All of these sliced meats can be traced back to the seat of the Ottoman Empire, which is now Turkey. There, it's called the Döner Kebab. And that's Swiss-born Turkish national and NBA player Enes Kanter. He took us to Abba, an authentic Turkish restaurant in New York City, to show us a dish that to him tastes like home.
I can eat this in breakfast, lunch, dinner, every day.
Kanter has been a long-time vocal opponent of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. After Kanter criticized Erdogan on Twitter in 2016, the Turkish government canceled his passport and put out an international warrant for his arrest.
The last time I went home was 2015. And it doesn't matter how much you love other kind of food, you still miss your home food.
Since he has no way of returning home anytime soon, Kanter looks to food to connect back to his Turkish culture.
I grew up eating it. I remember I usually eat it like 3-4 times a week. It's usually cooked in the streets and you see this big one chunk of meat that is turning and people are like, first time people will see that thing is like, what is this?
Döner kebab literally translates to rotating meat, and it is traditionally made of pieces of lamb or beef skewered on a spit and grilled vertically on a rotisserie. But that wasn't always the case.
The earliest description of Döner kebab is by a Turkish traveler of the 17th century, but he doesn't call it that.
That's Priscilla Mary Ishin, a food historian who wrote a book on Ottoman cuisine. Ishin came across 2 miniature paintings dating back to 1616 that illustrated the doner kebab being eaten at a picnic. By the 1850s, Ottoman chefs had realized that turning the spit vertically would allow for fat to drip directly onto the meat, allowing for a tastier meal. It remained a small-town secret until the 1940s, when restaurateur Beyti Guler began serving doner to political leaders and celebrities in Istanbul. Now, variations of the doner kebab can be seen all over the world. The fact that it's cooked on a vertical rotisserie, it shows that it takes time to cook it and it's really inhaling the spices. Doner kebab starts off with meat and fat and lots of it. The most traditional doner kebab is made from lamb. The lamb meat is first thinly sliced horizontally. Various herbs and spices are soaked in milk to be then used as marinade for the meat. Afterwards, the slabs of seasoned meat are stacked in between layers and layers of fat. At Abba, the meat is also stacked in between slabs of ground lamb and beef. Once completely stacked onto the spit, excess meat is shaved off. The next morning, the kebab is cooked on a vertical rotisserie. As the meat spins, only the outer layer measuring an inch thick is actually cooked.
But the chef has to be so good because you have to slice it very thin.
Oh my God, this looks amazing.
It is, huh?
Isn't teşekkür ederim?
There you go.
Okay. Teşekkür ederim. Is the middle where you cut the doner kebab?
Yes.
The doner kebab. There it is, guys.
Let's see how I cut it.
Oh yeah, let's see if you did a good job.
Yeah. I did an amazing job.
That one is the best.
Yes.
The doner kebab is the best.
Yes.
That's amazing. What does Turkish food mean to you now that you're in America and very far from home?
America being great to me. We've been definitely amazing, and people here was very respectful. I love the American food and everything, but this Turkish food still reminds me home. Every bite I take, it just reminds me of my mom, my dad, good old days, sitting around the table and just sharing and eating together and just give us stories, tell each other stories. So good. It's really, really good. Right, huh?
It tastes very seasoned and very smoky, and it feels like you're eating just fresh meat.
Wow, you love food, huh?
I love food.
Yeah, I can tell. It's just like the taste that you could never experience in any American food. Yeah, I think that's really important to come and try it in a real Turkish restaurant.
Do you ever eat Turkish food after a game?
So my team ordered Turkish food for me. And I remember eating in the locker room and all my teammates were like, what is this? Because some of my teammates never tried Turkish food ever. And for them to just go out there, just try the foods that I grew up with, I'm like, man, this is so awesome. But I've been to many Turkish restaurants, of course, all over America. This is definitely my favorite. I don't go just for the taste. I go more than that. I go for the memories and for my family.